Hello, hello, hello. The internet seems to be pretty slow today, so I'm hoping everything works. So, welcome. This site is called Take What Rings True, and today I want to talk about psychic energy. So, we are all psychic and we're all made up of energy and have energy. A spirit guide named Rahim would say that we're all phantasms. This is not our real body. We have a spiritual body that's real, and this is our vehicle for this lifetime. Okay. So, um, my name is Teresa Micheletti, and I'm pretty familiar with psychic energy since I use it every day. So do you. Psychic energy is the energy that's all around us. We're all made up of energy. Everything is energy. So, how do we use it? We can use it for health. We can use it to help people. We can use it to change our mood. We can use it to feel better. There are many ways to use psychic energy. So let's talk about one of them, which is the energy in the air, which is made up of energy. So you walk into a room and you're feeling wonderful, and you walk into the room and all of a sudden your feeling and your mood goes immediately down. Or you're feeling down and you walk into a room or you meet somebody and they make you feel so much better. You are keying in on psychic energy in the air or psychic energy in the room. Often, when we feel depressed or sad, we can act as if we are feeling better. My friend Sylvia would say, act as if, and then it will become what you want. So, healing and nutrition. A spirit guide named Rahim. We would go to trance classes every week, and one of Sylvia's a trance medium. Spirit guides would come in, and one of them it was Rahim, and he liked to talk about health and nutrition. He would study with council, who are the advisors on the other side, a group of entities, spirits who are specially created to be like a liaison between God and us. So, mentally and physically, if you are feeling tired, there may be a lot of bombardment around you of people feeling negative or people being negative, and that can cause you to feel tired. What can you do? You can do a short meditation. You can sit there and ask for God's light to come through you and around you. Those are two ways to let go of that. If you want more energy, if you put your fingers like this, like pointing, and point to your stomach area, that alone will send energy to help you to feel less tired. So hopefully you are not the one who's feeling depressed and bringing other people down, which is why it would be nice if you keep your energy up. Pay attention when you wake up. How do you feel? If you don't feel positive, you don't feel wonderful, then act as if. Fill yourself with light. Fill yourself with good thoughts. Think of 3 good things that happened to you, 3 good things that are around you. Now, you can also clear, what do you call that? Clear formally. So you can ask for your glands to be cleared, your metabolic systems. It's okay if you don't know the names of everything. Maybe you should try to address specifically pineal gland, pituitary, thyroid, hypothalamus, pancreas. But if you don't know the names of the organs, then just ask for all your organs to be cleared and all of your organs to be functioning optimally for you. And be specific. If there's something you know that's hurting you, ask. Your right side hurts, ask for that pain to go away. Ask it for it to be alleviated. Ask if it's illness to be healed. If you think you need to go to the doctor, go to the doctor. Doctors were created also to help people. So you have a headache. Have you talked to your head and said you don't want your head to ache anymore? You can say, "Head, I want you to stop aching," or "Whatever is causing my headache, I want it to be released now." Or whatever pressure you're carrying, which a lot of us do, that is affecting me, please alleviate that. You know, your head is like heavy, like a bowling ball, and we have to hold it up. So if you're depressed and you're holding your head down, it's going to affect your neck, probably your shoulders, your back. Pay attention to your body. You're the captain of your ship. If there's something that's not going right, talk to your body specifically. Talk to your organs. I've told you before in other recordings that often organs will talk to me, not usually my organs, but when I'm working with somebody else, their diaphragm will talk to me, or their brainstem will talk to me, or their heart will talk to me. Your organs are sentient. Your cells are sentient. So whatever is bothering you, talk to that part of your body. If it's your mental attitude, then talk to yourself. If your stomach's hurting, think, is there something I can't stomach? My dad couldn't stomach life, and he had stomach problems most of his life. If there's an infection somewhere or discomfort somewhere, ask yourself, what is the problem? So, say you have dysentery. What is it you're flushing out too much? Or the opposite, you have compaction. Ask what you are trying to hold. What do you need to let go of that's holding you back? You don't always have to name things. It's not like you're, on in a therapy couch and you have to go through everything you hated about everyone and everything. It can be a blanket that you tell your subconscious. Tell your subconscious you want to be in perfect health. You want to have all your bodily functions working perfectly, all the systems in your body working at your optimum. Any aches or pains may remain if they need medical attention. If they don't, out of here. Don't need it. Been there, done that. Let it go. So take a stand and talk to your body. Tell your body you want to be in optimum health. That unless you wrote something in your chart to be ill or to feel bad, then you want that negated now. If it's something that's in your chart, you can ask it for it to be softened. Say you have MS, ask for it to be softened. However, that doesn't mean that you can't let go of all the symptoms of MS. Donna Eden is an energy worker, and when she was younger, she had symptoms of MS, and she negated those symptoms. That's why she became an energy worker. I have a friend, and I would be glad to send you his contact information. He's written 2 books about having MS and negating it. He was in a wheelchair. He was trying to get upstairs to go see his daughters who were in a dance class, I believe. And he had to go step by step by step, sitting on the step, move up, stand on the step, move up, because he was in a wheelchair. And then he decided, no, I don't want to do this anymore. I want to be able to walk. I want to be able to move. And so he made some decisions and did some mental work and energy work. And now he walks around just fine. For years, I bet it's been at least 15 or 20 years, he has not been in a wheelchair with MS. His choice. You have choices. You are so, so powerful. If everything is energy, you can move the energy. And remember, we're in a play. This world, this action is a play. If you're on Facebook, The video stopped for a while, so I'll probably replace it with the YouTube video, later on, FYI. So, there's that old saying, "If you walk a mile in my moccasins," we judge people. It's like, "Oh, I don't know why that person's acting like that." Well, maybe they're in great pain, and they don't wanna tell anybody because they look like they're just fine. So, we need to stop judging people and see if we can send them energy to help them. If you see someone on the street that looks like they need help, like they're homeless or confused, send them energy. You can ask for the angels to deliver energy, help them in all ways possible. I do that all the time. I see someone for some reason, I don't have to know specifically what's going on with them. I can ask the angels, please attend them and help them in all ways possible. And we don't know what kind of a life did that person have that they're acting strangely or acting unusually. Maybe you don't want to be around them, and that's fine, but you can still send them energy. You can send love to everyone on earth right now. Just ask the angels to deliver it. A bubble of love, send it to everyone. A bubble of hope, a bubble of peace, whatever you want. That energy can be directed by you, and the angels will deliver it. So, you do not need to know all the ins and outs of how energy works. You can just know you can send energy to people. You can use energy to help yourself. Just because someone's mean doesn't mean they're a dark entity. And a dark entity is someone who has chosen not to accept the light of God. It's not the color of their skin, it's their demeanor. Now, some people are gray because they have chosen, not chosen. They're on the fence. Should they negate the light of God or should they accept the light of God? So those are the people who are sometimes so wonderful, so wonderful, so wonderful, and then they stab you in the back for no reason. Gray. Okay, everything is energy. If you have someone like a dark entity or a gray entity around you, you don't have to be around them. There's no law that says you must be next to this person. Of course, if you have a dark entity mom or a dark entity dad, and you're the one who has to take care of them, fine. Put them in a bubble, put yourself in a bubble, and put a wall between you. An energy wall, asking that their negativity not affect you. So, and if you have siblings or relatives or friends who are not nice, mean, send them light, and then you don't have to be around them all the time. So, we are all energy beings. We are all part of the energy around us. But we need to stop accepting negative energy just because it's within us or around us. If you are sick, then tell your body you want to be well. If you have a chronic disease and it's in your chart, fine. Then soften it, make it softer, make the symptoms not be harmful to you. You decide what your mood is. You decide how well you want to be or how well you don't want to be. Don't accept the negativity. Negate it. You are such a strong programmer and you don't even know it. We are so, so powerful. I may have said this before. My mom believed in some kind of, she didn't believe in God. She did believe in some kind of universal energy. When it was time for her to pass to the other side, I said, maybe Gran, her mom, would meet her. And she said, no, bring me the picture of your dad. She did not want to have her mom escort her to the other side. Well, when it came time to go to the other side, she did not go to the other side. She created her own universe. Angels have verified that she created her own universe because she did not want to go to the other side. She didn't really believe in it. So she's in her own little bubble. If she can do that, think about what you can do. You are so, so, so powerful. And we just accept things. You know, when I crushed my wrist, the doctor said I was going to have uh, arthritis. And I said, no, I'm not. I am not going to have arthritis. Don't program me. We need to stop accepting what people are telling us and accept that as something that belongs to us. Nope. And even if you wrote in something like MS or some other debilitating or chronic or uncomfortable problem that you wrote into your chart, that does not mean you can't soften it. You yourself can soften it. You can also ask for your spirit guides to help and God. If it's something written in your chart in stone, your spirit guides are not going to be able to change it, but you can soften it. There's no reason that you have to put up with horrible, horrible, horrible pain all the time. Ask for it to be softened. Ask for it to be alleviated. If it's not anything that needs medical attention, then it needs to go. Let it go. Now, sometimes you have issues because you wrote in your chart that the people around you can experience through you. So, say you have MS, or you have polio, or you have whatever it is. The people around you may be learning from what you do and from your experience. That doesn't mean that you can't change your experience and soften it and make it easier. They learn from you that you can do such things. So you have energy. You are psychic. Everyone is psychic. The more spiritual you become, the more psychic you become. And being psychic is just determining and figuring out what's going on. Now, even Sylvia, my mentor, psychic person, she said not everyone is 100%. Only God is perfect. So just say, if you are trying to become more psychic, channeling more, just say, my perception is whatever it is. I often say that because I'll get information and I'm not sure. I question myself all the time. So I will say, my perception is, and tell them what I got. Because when you're channeling, the information comes through and you can just say it. If you start analyzing it, oh, I don't know if that's true. Oh, that doesn't make sense. Then you're not allowing yourself to just be a pure channel. Channels like energy's coming through you, information's coming through, and you just go out. If you start analyzing it and coloring it with your thoughts, then it's not as accurate. But everyone is psychic. You know, when you feel like, oh, I should call my friend that I haven't talked to in 2 years. And then you find out that they're going through a difficult time, or their son's getting married, or there was some reason for you to talk to them. Or you're going down the street, you're going to go to a certain grocery store, and all of a sudden you decide, no, I'm going to go to this other one. And you get there and you see someone you haven't seen in a long time to talk to. Maybe they needed your energy. Maybe they needed to talk to you. A lot of the things that happen in life are directed by our spirit guides. Guide, like a UPS. They're guiding you to where you're supposed to be. The angels help. They'll move things. They'll create things. They'll get you a ticket to go to Kansas City if you're supposed to go to Kansas City. So, energy, psychic energy. Psychic energy, psychic is to discern, and energy is everything and everyone. So, all you're doing is using your ability to discern to work with the energy. And a lot of us don't work with it at all. We just accept it. Okay, I walked through this space and there were 3 negative people, and now I feel awful, and I'm just going to deal with it. I'm just going to keep on going and be feeling awful. No, You realize I was feeling just fine and now I'm not. Negate that energy. Fill yourself with God's light. Ask for your spirit guides to give you positive energy. You don't have to put up with negativity that's not yours. Stop accepting other people's negativity. Instead, be the person who walks in the room and lightens everything. I've told you this before. Angels told me to think of a sound, and I use like an angel's trumpet. Before you go into a room or before you go into a building, before you go into Walmart or any of those big box stores, think of raising your energy. Ask your guides, ask your angels. If you don't know how to do it by yourself, ask them to raise your vibration. Then think of that sound, a gong, a trumpet, a harp, whatever you want. Think of that sound going into that space, that room, that building, that store, and filling it with the high vibration that is you now. You're holding a high vibration. Send that energy in instead of walking into the store or walking into a room and accepting someone's low vibration, low negativity. Bring in the light, bring in the higher vibration. Everyone feels better. And you don't have to drop down to their lower vibration to communicate with them. They have to come up to yours. Makes you feel better. I probably told you this before. I know, maybe a year ago or whatever, 2 years ago. I would walk into a big box store like Costco or Walmart, and I would come out and I would feel literally sick, literally like nauseous, feel like vomiting, which was not a good thing. So after that, the angels taught me how to do this. You can also ground yourself. I'm not wearing it today, but I have a bracelet made of natural materials, not plastic, not fake. It needs to be something from the earth, uh, not man-made. So it could be like a bracelet made of wood. It could be a bracelet made of twine, that's natural material. It could be a bracelet made of crystals. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. And you raise your vibration as high as you can and then ask for that energy to be put in the bracelet. Then when you touch the bracelet, you're grounded. And you can also include a higher vibration in it. So grounded to earth, ground yourself, ground yourself, ground yourself. Put that energy into your bracelet. You can also do vibration. So the main idea today is do not accept negative energy. If you notice that you have negative energy, negate it, make it go away. Ask for the angels to help. Ask for your spirit guides to help. Ask for God's energy to flow through you and around you and negate the negative energy. If you believe that you are feeling bad because you are ill and need to see a doctor, then go see a doctor. Go to the emergency room. Those roles on earth were also created by God. Doctors, nurses, energy healers. Go get help if you believe that it is something that is dire. Otherwise, if it's just like, you sit there and think about it and you go, oh, yeah, it's my friend Roger. I feel like he's just sending me negativity. Maybe not overtly. He may not know that he's sending you that energy. He may be jealous of you. He may feel you have more than he does. He may feel like um, you took uh, you took away someone's awareness. Like he was talking to somebody, you walked in the room and they pay attention to you instead of to them. So all those things can create people to send negative energy and you don't have to put up with it. They may not know they're doing it, but don't accept that energy. Stop accepting negativity, stop accepting illness, stop accepting people's opinions of you. Like the doctor who told me my wrist was crushed, therefore I'm going to have arthritis. No, Or someone who says, "Oh, you can't drive. You'll never learn how to drive because, you're just not smart enough." Nope, you do not have to accept any of those things. Stop. Think. Is this true for me? Do I need to feel this pain in my shoulder? Do I need to feel the pain in my stomach? Is it something for medical attention, or can I just get rid of it? Talk to your body. You have a headache? Tell your body to stop aching. So, think about the energy around you. Keep it positive. Okay, take a deep breath and fill yourself with God's light within and without. So ask for God's light to be with you today, to be in you. Another thing I like to do is just breathe in God's love and fill myself with God's love, surround myself with God's love. Makes me feel better. So use the energy available to you to keep yourself feeling positive, feeling good, feeling wonderful. And if you're feeling bad or feeling painful or feeling out of sorts, then stop and think, okay, what do I need to negate this? If you need to go to the doctor, go to the doctor. Love you. Thank you for joining me today, and I'll see you next Wednesday. And I'm going to transfer the YouTube video to the Facebook because I think part of the time it was not filming. Bye.